um, on this ancient planet. We have so many these small little isolated areas. You can have like, well, see, there's islands now. They're islands, but in the day, they were pockets of mainland and highland in large, giant marshes. But they're so isolated and uh, not enough space for large predators, and especially in the dinosaur marshes. Sometimes, I mean, as long as these animals had special defenses, they could do really well because generally reptiles are not the strongest of predators. Seriously, I mean, they themselves have to have adapted techniques for hunting just to survive. So generally, you would find those in isolated areas like that, or you would find it sometimes on the islands, stuck in the middle of, a lake or something where animals didn't really go. You'd find some of the strangest little creatures, animals, and you would wonder, it's like, is this another planet? Because they're so strange. And it's easier. I mean, the giant rivers themselves they isolated entire areas. So I mean, you'd have that effect as well. So you'd have certain animals that would live just in certain areas because they were well isolated from certain types of predators, and it would work. The other thing is that you also have something going on that isn't happening as much now. If at all. Anyway, what happens is that you have these giant rivers pummeling through North America and Europe and Eurasia and through South America, and basically through every continent. There's giant rivers running through them, and these giant rivers create a lot of pressure also on the land, and sometimes you get little geysers and little outcrops of rocks being pushed out by small, small little volcanoes, and you get saunas and hot springs, and so you get that effect too. So in certain rivers you do get that because there's a lot of pressure from the giant rivers coming down and pumping through the land. So, and like I said, I mean, like the Grand Canyon, that's what it used to be a lot of. There used to be a lot of little geysers pushing stone up, and basically, it's a huge lake, huge rivers going through there. So it created that effect of having all those stone pillars. And you also had that, I mean, also in parts of Canada, upper parts of Canada, mostly, where now there's too much ice, but you'd have that as well. So you'd have that a little bit on land, but especially in areas where there's a lot of water, huge rivers. So sometimes, but they're still calm and very, very much tiny compared to the ones on the ice continents. The ones on the ice continents, they just dominate. You see them everywhere. It's you've got huge volcanic action. So that's the difference. But you don't got any huge volcanic action anywhere else. It's just slow flowing rock, creating lava, creating rock, and creating, masses of rock here and there, and so that's how it works. The coach, it's the code, the person, traja as tamayi achambo tempos daily. Voi dice combo the coat in the zinda. She did jumbo the rubber, she said, they jumbo the go, which in the mozza. She then the next side, she died commodern by Indian Gue. Humbo the under Kumbo over the jumbo the Suru. On Jesus, Umbo Jidis Kumbo Sudis Social. Amba the Jasolo so, Oche Boko the Wood. Ambo so the shiko bora to the shen to sine. To the shen to sine. Amo obo zero to journey. It's a ya. It's a mo. It's a jay. It's a boat to convo. Amboro grisha at chamo. Ambo goro shamo. This ambo jabusan. Ambo the jabo the conversion. Ambo the indication is more over the body jabo the vice. Now you gonna so. Jesus disse no saia. Daí na saia da comba da sumo, mode comba da tija você sai, você não sai. A monaco sai, a monaca ai curatinsu, a monaca raja tsukuts no nai. Ambojitsu sakuni na yamu, no na amota, the devoda. Tidan da kona, ambogara, abo, the redishit is worship. Amone naike levi di shavura butaso. Ambo radeja wasunu sinishoso. Ambo deja ambo sinise shetsu tsai ganai. Eko de vata daira no. Ambo va eko de roten to chain. Ambo gedere titisi. Che ambo sikosei. Ambo yididin go na naira bote to say. The desha mokoso. Ambo under the golden shy. The Akumbat Arandus, the Torama of the Varantis. Varantis and the Chia was a Ambo Yurasunubu, Vodera Tichio with the silver convoy. Ambo Anarakuna Aja Ambasunsi Acha Sina, Ambo the Sia show was a Yavodara Kumasu. Ambo Burdisi and the Sunjumo, Ambo the Abo that about the Sinabu. Now, before the floods came and it changed the temperatures and changed the whole world, there were a lot more tropical type animals. I mean, dinosaurs and lizards and this kind of creatures, turtles, there's so much more of them. Turtles and snakes, but I mean, it's generally, you know, that's the thing. There were a lot more of these animals, and there were a lot that were giant. And you would think giants scary, you know, you get eaten by. But seriously, most giants are gentle. That was the general rule. So that's what I think. Because if you're a giant, then you don't really need to have any defenses. You're big. Nobody's gonna eat you, so you're not gonna be a nervous animal. You're just gonna walk along. Nobody's gonna bug you. And you get the effects in the mountains, in the Rocky Mountains, and even in the Antarctic mountains. Also, you also get that effect of volcanic action sometimes, because the glacier and the ice continent is sitting down, putting pressure down onto them, and literally there's glaciers just spilling into the mountains. So what happens is there's a lot of pressure there, and you get little volcanoes there too. Not necessarily huge. The hugest ones are always on the ice continents. Always on the ice continents. So, but you get some. So you get mountains that are actually volcanoes. In those areas, but they're not violent. They're just basically very calm, not dangerous volcanoes, you know. So you get that, but when the waters came, the earth started shaking and everything just blew up. So yeah, you have to keep that in mind too. As for that's pretty much. I don't know. I might have forgotten a few pieces there. Oh well.